feel it with the phone when you come in. When you go on it like, you know, portrait.
Yeah.
It widens it for you when you go landscape, but the laptop doesn't. No, we're doing the workout, darling. What is it? Baby Wawa. Spotify. I can start at 2 minutes past anyway, so
Yeah.
if there's anybody popping up and that, we'll get going. Nay, where's my beach? Just getting nice and warm with ankle walks and the wrist stretches. Then we're going to do a 6-minute mobility style circuit. So there'll be inchworms, which I'll show you. There'll be a down dog to a lunge, but I'll show you too. And there'll be some sit-ups. So just to start off with, we'll go to there for now. We'll not take it too far. We're going to start with our ankle walks. So just from where you're at, start your ankles going up and down. Easy. Take it down, touch, back up. So we're doing that for 5. Take it down, touch, take it back up, and again, 3 more. And again, that's 2. And up, off we go. One more time. And step the feet out, nice and wide for your squat. So squat, touch the ground, palm up first. 1, 2, perfect. 3, ankles popping. 4, last one. 5, big slow circles back, nice and slow, massive circles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it forward. 1, lovely, all the way to 5. 2, 3, 4, last one. 5, and take your right arm across. Give it a pull, look over the right shoulder. Easy. We're passing today. And take it up and over behind the head. Perfect. We're in sync with that. Bring it down, give it a shake. Take your other arm across, give it a pull and look over that shoulder. Perfect. And take it up and over behind the head. Easy. Okay, and give it a little shake. Press the right hand into the ground. Take your left ear to the left shoulder. Don't worry if you went the other way, we're doing both sides anyway. I might be wrong. Usually. Like, what side is this? Okay, change side. And just from here, you're going to roll forward over the left, roll forward over the right, roll forward over to the left, one more time, roll forward over the right. Bring your head to center, take the elbows and wrists together, cup the hands, roll the wrists. Perfect. And pay attention to which direction you're going. You're about to change now. Change direction. Hold Good.
Love it.
Okay, take your left hand out front, put your thumb underneath, push it down. Even like one of the flight attendant people. The bathroom is in the back.
Fun with it. Oxygen mask.
Your COVID mask at all times. Okay, hand up, and you're going to pull back gently. Perfect. Okay, give it a shake. So other hand, thumb under, push it down. Okay, very gently, hand up, pull back. I feel like we're doing a wee slow dance, you know, like a wee teenage disco. And release, give it a little shake. We're just going to come out of your low squat. So get right down if you can. Make sure the knees are turning out and not in. So use your elbows to open up the hips. We're just in our low squat for now. Perfect. Nice and easy. Okay, and take your hands to the floor, send your bum up. You want to roll up really, really slowly. Make sure your head's the last thing to come up. Right, so first things first, we're going to do inchworms, okay? So I'm going to show you just here a wee second. You're going to walk your hands out, come into a little dip and push for cobra and walk back in. So this is an inchworm. Walk it out, dip, push, bum up, walk it back in. So that's our inchworms. You want to try it with me? Yeah, so go this way. So inchworms, take your hands on the floor, walk it out, dip the chest, push up, stick your butt up, walk it all the way back in. That's our inchworms. So next we have a down dog to a lunge. So I'm going to show you first, I'll show you Yasmine. So what you're going to do, take your hands out for down dog, then you're going to pick a leg, take it to the outside of the hand, turn your chest, hand back, push back, change leg, turn in towards that knee. So, I'm just going to show you Yasmine. Take your hands out for a down dog. Take your left foot to the outside, turn the chest, hands down, push back, change leg, turn the chest. That's our down dog to lunge. Easy. And our last one we're going to do is a slow-mo sit-up. Hang on. Sweet child of mine, maybe quiet a minute. So, slow-mo sit-up, so take a wee seat. So what we're going to do, you're going to start from sitting. You're going to take your hands up overhead, right? And as you fall back, you're going to round the back in. Your hands will come forward as your back rounds. Take your hands to the floor, start to round the back in again, all the way in, and take your hands to the roof. So it'll be super slow-mo like that. So our first minute is going to be inchworms. You do not have to go flat out. This is just to get the shoulders warm, the wrists warm, the ankles even moving, a bit of stretching the hamstrings is going to get you nice and warm. Then we're into our down dog to lunges, then we're into slow-mo sit-ups, and we're doing that twice. I know it's warm and sticky today because it's kind of like clammy, weird weather, but stick with it. Grab a drink if you need to grab a drink before we start it, and then you can take a wee drink after. So I'm going to set the timer now, and I'll count us in and we'll start our inchworm. Let's see. Timer. Right. Okay, so we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Off you go in your inchworm. So walking it out, dip the chest, push up, stick your butt up and walk it back in. Keep that moving for a full minute before we change to our down dog to lunge. So keep walking it out, stand it up. Perfect. Next. Push. Nice and easy. 30 seconds to go on this. Then we're going to change movement. Sit. Nice and smooth. Stick at your own pace. As long as you're walking it out. Push the chest up. Push the bum up. Walk back in. Okay, 10 more seconds. Take your foot up. Okay, and stop. So now you're in the down dog position. So if you go in your down dog, take your left foot to the outside of your left hand, turn the chest towards the left, push back and change foot. So we're keeping that motion going the whole time. With nice strong shoulders for this. Perfect. And just keep swapping like that. Keep it nice and smooth. And all smooth. Smooth. Okay. Okay, push back. Change side. Brilliant. Keep it moving. Nice and smooth. Nearly there. Get another 2 in. Then you're going to sit on your bum for your sit-ups. Okay, on your mat. We have 5 seconds. Then we're in slow-mo sit-ups. Take your hands up. Okay, stuff your back in so you're rolling it down. Touch the ground, roll it in. Take your hands to the roof. Perfect. Nice and slow, just like this the whole time. Roll it in, hands to the roof. I was going to say roof. I'm going to roof for a roof. Okay, nice and slow. Slow tempo. Perfect. If the shoulders are getting tired, you can hold the elbows or you can hold them at your chest. If not, keep going with that momentum. We have 20 seconds left. Then we're back to our inchworms. Don't panic if you miss the start of the minute. You can join in. Keep an eye on us. Okay, one more, then we're up on our feet. Perfect. Okay, stand back, hands to the floor, walk them out, chest to the floor, cobra stretch, chest down, butt up, walk it in. Perfect. Walk it out. Keep that movement going the whole time, nice and smooth. Push. Perfect. So much easier doing this as a big person than you turn. Nice!
No, that was you big time roll with me. Like, oh, use that make for your press ups.
Okay, 3 more in. Perfect. Okay, actually make this your last one. Stand it back up. Okay, shake off the wrist, give it a wee second. And come down into your down dog position. Take your left leg forward to the outside of the left hand. Turn your chest towards it. Push back. Change sides. Perfect. Keep that movement going. Almost there. 1 more minute after this. Then we'll talk about tabata and grab what you drink. Perfect. Push back, big lunge. Open the chest up. 20 seconds. Push. Lunge. Open it up. So we're really trying to get that back hip towards the ground. Perfect. Almost 32 more in. Last one, push back and lunge. Okay, now come onto your bum. Take your hands to the wrist. Last minute. Round the back. Roll it down. Hands to the floor. Roll it in. Hands to the wrist. Perfect. Roll it in. Push it up. Praise the Lord. Roll it in. Set it up. Perfect. Keep that momentum. 30 seconds to go and then we're done. Grab what you drink. Feel the burn. Nice, isn't it? Yeah. Good control. Okay, roll it in, roll it up. You're almost there. 20 seconds and we're done with it. Roll, push. Roll, told Aoife to...
Hi, Jessica.
Hi! I told Aoife to turn off the heating and I don't think she did.
No.
I'm roasting. Okay, so we have... Did I even take the weighted plates up? No, I didn't. These ones. Okay, so we have a weighted plate. Today we're using a wee bit of weight. So that's 6 kilo, you can use it if you want. We have a 6 kilo plate. Wait, no, that's not a plate. What is that? It's a kettlebell. We have a 6 kilo kettlebell and 5 kilo plates. So if you have even like something silly like bottles of juice, like 2 litre bottles of fizzy juice, preferably not bottles of drink because they might break, but you can use bags of spuds, you can fill your bag with anything you have, like books, juice, water bottles, anything you have. Even use your water bottle just to have like an external object adding to your workout. So what we're doing first, I'll tell you what it is, and if you want to run and grab something, that's okay. We're going to do ground to overhead. So basically, you want to demo, Yasmine? So lift up first your hips. So you're going to touch the weight off the ground, take it to your chest and push it overhead. Simple. So that'll be our first movement, and it's for 4 rounds. And it's followed by 4 rounds of burpees. The reason for burpees, it's almost summer, like crop top season is upon us. And we're doing bar wars and there's going to be so many burpees. Someday you might come across a workout and be like, oh my god, I wish I had done more cardio. But now I'm going to make your wishes come true. So yeah, we're going to do burpees for 4 rounds after 4 rounds of ground overhead. Then we will have mountain climbers, followed by a bear crawl press up. Do you know the bear crawl press up? So basically, I'll show you from the side here. Mountain climbers are just going to be in and out, okay? If you need to take it slow, if you feel it sore, tap it in and tap it out, okay? And if you want to take it across, you can. If you want to go fast, you can. Then we're doing bear crawl press-ups, okay? A bear crawl press-up feels like you're kneeling, so if you go on your hands and knees first, really curl your toes under, lift the knees off the ground, bend the elbows back, and you're trying to take your chin or your nose to the floor, towards the floor, not on the floor, okay? So the elbows are coming backwards. It doesn't matter if you go here and push. If you're feeling it and it's working, that's great. If you can get your nose down, great. Do what works for you. So again, mountain climbers followed by bear crawl press-ups. Then we have weighted lunges for the next full set. Yay! You want to show us lunges, Yasmine? So Yasmine's holding to your chest. This is your front rack position, and you're basically going to alternate foot every time. So step, push back, change foot. Just like that. 8 rounds of that. If the weight's too much, set the weight to the side. If the weight's great, keep moving it in say 2 seconds. If you want a wee bit more of a challenge, take the weight overhead or take the weight in one hand so you can change it per round. So what that does is whenever you come opposite side, you're good, but the challenge comes when you go on the same side. So it's all about the balance, yeah? And you're using your core. Then we have our 4th round, which is Russian twist and side-to-side plank. So Russian twist, we have options galore. So do you want to show them the regular? So feet up, and just taking the weight side to side. Side to side, twist, twist, twist. We love Russian twist. Perfect. Then the other option is going to be feet up, taking the weight up, then down. Weight up, then down. So that's our options. If it's killing your quads, if you have sore legs, you're feeling tight, you can keep your feet on the ground as long as your toes are up. So as long as your feet are like this, with just your heels on the ground, you're leaning back a little bit, and you're taking the weight side to side. If you do not have a weight, take your hands side to side, but make sure you're leaning back and moving your whole upper torso. Then up side to side planks. So we'll be doing those these. I love these. Good for the hips and the love handles. So you're dropping hips side to side. That's our motion. Then our last round, what did I say? in-out sit-ups and plank press. So in-out sit-ups are basically one of these ones. You can do them weighted or not weighted. So with the weight, just take the weight to your chest. And what you're going to do, take your feet off the ground. Then you're going to lie back, extend the feet, pull the feet in, sit up. That's in-out sit-ups. You can do it with the weight to your chest, or you can do it with no weight. Out and in. Okay? And again, if you find them tight, don't be afraid to grab your legs, or don't be afraid to use something to help you get up, okay? So say if you go down and you find it tight, you can take the knees in and grab the legs to pull you up. Lay back down again, take the knees in to help you come up. So there is options, as long as you're coming in and coming out. That's what we're looking for, that movement. And our last thing is plank press. Do you want to show them the tiger press? Yasmine showed me cool press ups the other day. They're called tiger press. So, you want to try it? Yes. Very cool.
Or you can go home.
So, yeah, one at a time. Or plank press, where you come to your elbows, push up to your hands. Perfect. Yay!
Right, some stuff.
Got muscles. Right, so that's a lot of information all at once, but I'm going to keep you right. I'm going to stop the music after every set, but we're going to try and get them done kind of flow through it nice and quick so we can get a better day, grab a shower, have a wee stretch, whatever we're doing afterwards. So first of all, we have ground to overhead. So with the weight, touch the weight to the ground, bring it to your chest, push over your head. Without the weight, just keep that movement going. So you're visualizing, you're imagining something between your hands, you're touching it, pull, push, touch, pull, push. So if you've no weight, you gotta go quick. It's followed by burpees. Burpees, you can slow it down, so you can step them or jump them. So you can step, in, up. You can jump out, jump in, stand up, or you can jump out, chest to the floor, jump in, jump up. Clap. Woo. Clap for yourself. Okay, so 4 rounds, ground overhead. I'm putting on the music, we're getting started. Let's get tabata. Roll in, where are we now? I'm like a granny when it comes to this stuff, so I'm sorry. Is that bringing up here tonight? Is it? Hang on. Oh, sorry, hold on 1 second, not ready yet. Just ignore that. No, it's nice, Tabata. Right, here we go. Right, so ground overhead for the first 4 rounds.
Are you ready? 5, 4, 3.
Up you go. Touch the ground. Push overhead. Perfect. Push. Touch. Push and touch. Perfect. Use your glutes. Push in. Perfect. Push and touch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And rest. That's nice. 3 more then. Good and big. Ready? So if you're finding tight in the middle of your mountain climbers, you want to stop a second, shake it off, hug yourself, that's okay. If you need to stop and grab a drink, that's okay, it's sticky today. So mountain climbers for 4 rounds. Probably find a good pace. It's our first 4 rounds, so you don't want to push out too hard. So find a good steady pace, keep your form in and out motion, nice and smooth. 4 rounds of mountain climbers, followed by 4 rounds of bear crawl press-ups. So last wee demo, knees off the ground, press. So again, you do not need to go that low. You can go here. Okay? So go only as low as your body will allow you. So I'm gonna play. And we're gonna do my climber sensibly.
These are more work so far.
Right. 4 rounds of mountain climbers, guys. Let's do it.
Ready? 5, 4,
In and out.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Find a healthy, happy pace. Perfect. Listen to the music. Brilliant. It's a nice pace. Just stick to it. Brilliant. Push it out. And rest. Release the arms. Give yourself a hug if you need it. Okay, hands down. Ready to go again. Go, mountain climbers. In and out. Push through the ground. That's it. Climb the mountain. Almost there. Push it out. And rest. Release the arms. Give yourself a hug. Woo! Last one tight. Okay, round 3. Let's go. In and out. Let's not be a bit slowly. In and out. Perfect. That's a deadly pace. Keep it moving. Perfect. Push out. Almost there. Down your knees. Give yourself a hug. There's one more round of these.
5, 4,
Let's do this.
1, go.
In and out. Stir the ground. Focus. Just keep up your pace. Push the ground away. We're nearly done. Push. In and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Bear crawl press ups. You don't need to do 5 in a row. You can do 1 at a time if you want. Or 5. Whatever you're feeling. Get the knees up. Dip. Push. Dip. Push. Got this. The knees are hovering off the ground. Let it press. Almost there. Press. They're nasty, but they're good. They are nasty. So knees do not touch the ground. Doesn't matter how far you bend your arms. So toes down, knees up, step and push. Step and push. That's it. Keep that movement going. Step, push. Brilliant. Do it again. Rest. We'll grab a wee drink when we're done. There's 2 more rounds. We got this. Focus.
3, 2, 1, go.
Step and push. Knees off the ground. Feet stirring down. Step and push. Step and push. You got this. Push it out. Push. Give yourself a hug. Final round. Yes. Last. Okay. Knees up. Dip. Push. Perfect. Don't let the knees down. You can push back a wee second and come back to it. Do not let your knees down. Dip. Push. Perfect. Almost there. It's going to be all lunges. We're going to be alternating leg. Excuse me. 1 second.
And burpees were just.
Yeah. But it's good. Good to get the heart rate up. And then your body's having to fight for more energy the whole time.
Get the lungs working.
Get the lungs open, yeah. Right. Lunges. So, whether you have a weight, whether you don't have a weight, you're going to be lunging and you're going to be alternating the foot every single step, every single rep. Okay? So, sorry, guys are fighting for this, right? Yeah, changing foot every time. I'm going to use the weighted plate to hold to my chest. So you can, if you do something round like this, you can hold it to your chest. If you're using a backpack, I would put it on my front because what you're tempted to do, every time you get tired of lunges, you're tempted to let your chest fall forward, which is bad form. But if your chest is being dragged forward, you're really going to feel the effect of it, so you're going to want to pull back. So if you're wearing a bag to your front, you're going to have to stay back, shoulders on top of the hips, the whole time, and you're going to think more about your form. So either weight to your chest, bag to your front, holding it overhead, or no weight, your choice. I'm going to hit play and we're going to get started. I think I'll go overhead with the movement just for the start of it, but you can change it out. You can set the weight down if you're not feeling it every round. If it's sacrificing your form, you can change it out. So you can do a round with, round without. Totally your choice, as long as you're lunging with us for the full 8 rounds. Let's do it. Ready? Breathe. Head up. Remember, shoulders on top of the hips.
3, 2, 1.
Go. Perfect. Hair on the face. Leg push. Your knee does not need to touch the ground, but I want you to try and get low anyway. Perfect. And rest. This plate's so flat, you hold it, you know, like you're giving somebody dinner.
Maybe drop it.
Thanks, right?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, lunge. Lunge. Woo. Perfect. Push it out. Breathe out on your way up. Perfect. And rest. Well done, 2 down. We're chipping through them, we're getting them done. 2 less to do.
3, 2, 1.
And go, lunge. Lunge. Perfect. Double lunge, come away. I think lunge Wednesday is actually a thing. We're people post pictures of snacks and lunch. Woohoo! 3 down. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Lunge. Perfect. Yes, push 3. Push that front foot Two more rounds, then grab a drink and we'll have a wee rest. And go! Toe legs! Push! Brilliant! Keep the shoulders back, chest up. Don't let it fall. Brilliant! Lunge and push. So that means, yes! One more round. Lunge it out. Go. Push. Perfect. Pick up your pace. Final round. Lunge and push. Keep that going. Don't stop. It's only 20 seconds. Push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yes. Grab a drink. Before core, we have 2 more rounds. Yes, Yasmine, right. The next one is core. It is Russian twist and side to side plank. If your lower back is feeling it, don't do Russian twist, exchange them in. You can do like bicycle crunches lying down or something that's giving you that swooping motion, or you can do like a in-out motion where you're holding your knee. There's loads of core exercises. You can do leg raises, whatever you're feeling right now, or if there's an exercise in the core that you wanted to do and you're not feeling Russian twist, slot it in here. So I'm going to do Russian twist and I'm going to try and keep my feet up. I think it's actually, it might be called like an A sit, but an A sit is this position, okay? But what I'm going to do is take my feet up, plate up, touch, plate up, touch. And as you can see already, my legs don't want to stay straight, but I'm going to fight it the whole time. I'm going to keep looking at them and I'm like, get up legs.
Yep. Hang on to my bent.
So you can keep them bent as long as your feet don't touch the ground, and as long as you're doing that twisting motion, so your whole upper torso, you're trying to fight against your body because your body's going to want to like turn with it, but you're trying to will your legs to stay where they're at. But if they move a little, that's okay. Just try and fight it. So we're going to do 4 rounds of Russian twists, followed by plank, hip dips. So literally, elbow plank or high plank. Just watch your back if you're in high plank because your back dips a little too much. But if we're in plank position anyway, elbow plank or high plank, and you're dropping the hips side to side, so the feet will rock from your toes till the side of your foot, and then change over. So
Let's do this.
let's get ready. I'm going to pull the mat out so that me and Yasmine can use it for our plank after. So finish off your drink and get ready for the last little bit.
You want to do that now?
4 kilo, 5 kilo, 6 kilo?
It's up to you, whatever. Are you looking the 6 or do you
I'm
want
using 5.
I'll use 6 and then I'll do 2 rounds.
I have 5 here.
I'll do 2 West Indians like
Yeah,
that.
perfect. Right, Russian twist. Are you ready? 4 rounds of twist, 4 rounds of plank, hip dips, then rest again. Woo woo. Not a lot of time.
Welcome to Tabata.
We're halfway.
Here we go. There's the music team.
Ready? 5,
Ready? The country side.
1.
Go. Twist, twist, twist. Hey. Brilliant. Keep it going. We held on these today. Almost there. Rest. 3 goes. long minutes.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that was 4, right? We're gonna go one more round, please. Sorry, guys. Russian twist. One more round, please. Then we're on our plank. Perfect. Put your toes, lock your feet. Twist. This is round 4. Keep it moving. Almost there. Okay. Plank position, nice and quick.
Halfway there.
Right, push it. Good. Plank. And dip. Dip. Drop your hips. Dip. Dip. Perfect. Roll over your feet. Dip. Dip. Perfect. Keep going, guys. You got this. Dip your hips. And child's pose. Rest. Put 3 more then. Are we ready? Go on your toes. Rock. Rock. Perfect. Got this. Just right. If you need to go high, go high. Just keep grabbing your butt side to side. Woo! Yeehaw. There you go. Feet up. Go. Rock. Rock. Drop your hips. 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 That's it. Drop them side to side. Almost there. You got this. Move. Move. Keep going. Rest. Sleep like that. And rise. Right. Feet up. Stick it out. Do not stop. Drop the hips. Just move. You're almost done. Keep moving. Drop the hips. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Jesus. Ugh. Yay! Always work harder when your sister's beside you.
No, it's literally competition.
I'm like, damn, bitches on our elbows. Right. What do we have? One more round? Yes. We're on that.
And then out.
In, out, sit-ups, plank, press. Okay?
Yay.
So choose now whether you want the weight or not. If the weight is going to sacrifice your form or your reps, like not make them as useful in your body, set the weight to the side. If you think you can do them cleaner without it. If you're happy to use the weight, grab a little weight. If you don't have a weight, that's okay. So, in out. You're in a ball, okay? But we're going to try not to grab here, but if you need a rest, you can rest here. Then you open it out like a flower at sunrise. Open, bloom. Pull it in, okay? And again, there's other options. So what you can do, you can go lying down, open out, pull it in. Or you can go from sitting, where you hold it, rock down, then you let your legs out, bring your knees in, pull up, using your legs. In, out sit-ups. Plank press. In plank, literally, you're going to put your hand out, push, other hand out, push. Drop to the elbow, hand, hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right arm leading for the very first round. So I'm going to be on my elbows to begin with. Then I'm going to go right, left, and that's going to be my motion, my mimosas. Oh, sorry guys. That's going to be my motion throughout. I'm going to get started, and Yasmine's going to do the first couple of rounds with you.
Yes.
And then I'm coming back, okay? So in, out, sit-ups, 4 rounds. Up, down, plank, 4 rounds. Get to work. Ready?
Here we go with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Up, 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 up.
5. Ready?
3, 2,
And go.
go.
In. Keep pushing. Go to your legs if you need to. Just keep going. Don't let your feet touch the ground. Woo. 4, 3, 2, great. Come to the Smith to your arms.
Are you ready? I'm ready. Fresh.
Let's go.
Go. Round 3. Perfect. Iron Man. Just keep on moving. Kick it out. Pull it in. Stop this. Whether you're lying down or sitting up, that's okay.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Just finish it out. Whatever way you can. It's the final set, isn't it?
Yep.
Do this. In and out.
2, 1.
In and out. Perfect. Listen to the music. Keep going. Got this. In and out. Kick it out. Pull it in. Push. Push. Finish there. Okay, nice position. Nice and quick.
Halfway.
On your elbows. We're going up, up, down, down.
Let me go for my knees.
3, 2,
Okay.
1, go.
Up, down, up, down. You notice Yasmine's on her knees for this. You can do the same. Don't sacrifice your form. Perfect. Up and down. Push it out.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Okay, transpose. Okay, up and down.
4, 3,
Up we go.
go.
Change your knee and hand. Up, down. Perfect. Keep your core tight. Squeeze your bum. Push. Push.
3, 2, 1, stop.
2 left. That's all it is. Change your knee and hand.
My body's shaking.
3, 2, 1.
And push. Keep your butt squeezed. Keep your core tight. Elbows and hands. Push. Push. Keep fighting it. Knees or toes. Okay. Final rise. Let's go. Elbows down.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, squeeze your bum. Take your core. Push it out. Just keep moving. Push. Push. Elbows and hands. Take it out. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it out. Wow.
I am dead.
Dead.
Nearly.
Nearly dead. Grab a drink. Recover. Stay where you're at. Lie on the ground. Whatever you gotta do.
The actual difference between my face and my shoulders.
It's tan.
One's brown, one's red.
Right. So I'm sorry we're not done, but like we're getting so much better in lockdown. Stick it out. It might hurt for a minute, but like 10 minutes later you're gonna be like recovered. You're gonna be sitting up. You're gonna be like, that wasn't so bad. You're gonna be having your tea or your lunch, and you're not gonna remember how the nasty it was. Hopefully not. Right. It gets a little bit nastier before it gets better, but that's always what happens, isn't it? It's always darkest before the sunrise, something like that.
Yeah.
Darkest before the light.
The star comes before the sunrise.
Yeah, so gets worse and then we stretch. That's the big sunlight today. Right, I nearly don't want to say this. If you want to go on and stretch, that's okay. If you want to stick with us and possibly burn another couple hundred calories, Do it how fast we go. Depending on how fast it goes, right. So we have 3 minutes of work. That's all it is. So I'll tell you what it is and you can choose whether you want to stretch or sit down and watch and do it later. That's okay. I'm going to post my home workouts and challenges page. Something nice to do to test yourself throughout the day, throughout the week, whatever it is. So I'll cut to the chase and quit talking shite. We have 1 minute of burpees, followed by 1 minute hollow hold or dead bug, followed by 1 minute of a Superman hold, or just squeezing your butt so your feet are off the ground. Now, 1 minute of these. So, no matter how slow or fast you're going, I want you to get your chest to the floor.
10 burpees. 10 burpees, that's it. 15. 10, 15.
I want you to get your chest to the floor, and I want you to release your hands. Okay? So, like so. We're going to get to the floor. Okay, stepping or jumping. You're going to get your chest to the floor, release your hands. See, when you're setting your hands back down, sorry, I'm moving the deck. When you're getting your hands back to the ground, I want you to create some force. So you're not putting them down and then having to get up and stick your bum up. What you're doing is, whether you're pushing to your toes or your knees, you're going to slam your hands into the ground and get up. Like you mean it. Like you've been lying there all day and no cunt has come to help you. You're going to get mad, you're going to get up yourself. So, get to the ground, chest hits the ground, release your hands, fire them in every time, fire them, because this is the last bit of power you're going to use for this minute. Then you're into a hollow hold or dead bug position, right? Hollow hold is feet off the ground, hands up here. That's your original hollow hold. So if you can see, my shoulders are not on the ground, okay? So if you go to here and that's comfy, go to there, because I feel like I can go to here because my hips are a bit more open and my back isn't lifting off the ground, so that's important. Your back should be pressing on the ground the whole time, so your back should be compressed. But when you lift your shoulders, that helps with that. So it's here, or dead bug position, which is knees above hips, but not in front. They can be above the hips or slightly out. Hands here or hands here. So this is your dead bug position. Literally like a dead little bug, how creepy and morbid, but that's what it is. Then you have a Superman hold. Superman hold on your belly. Oh, getting this floor sweaty, it's disgusting. So from here, squeezing your butt to lift your feet, lifting your chest. So what you're doing here is you're retracting your shoulder blades, so they're trying to come together at the back. So your shoulder blades are doing like this kind of motion, they're trying to come together for you to lift up. To help with that as well, if this position is straining, you can put your hands to the side, and if you watch, pull your hands back. Like you're under arrest. Don't touch me. I didn't do anything. So that's the idea. What did I say, burpees? Yeah, definitely did. 1 minute of burpees. We're going to kick them out the side and just do it all on the floor. Yeah. We're going to do 1 minute of burpees, followed by 1 minute of a hollow hold, followed by 1 minute of a Superman hold. I will shout you when you have 10 seconds left. If you want to stop, you can stop. So realistically, what's 50 seconds? Let's do burpees. Get it done. Right, where's the songs? I'm all like motivational speech, then don't know how to play my song.
My aim is 15 burpees in this.
Is it?
15, that's what I'm shooting for. Anything else, a bonus.
Good job.
Yeah.
15 is a good number. Right.
I'll probably get 10, but I'm going to aim for 15.
You're like, fuck 15. But that's good. It's good to aim high. Even if you don't reach the high number, that's okay. That's what you're aiming for. You're not going to be thinking, I'll do 6.
I literally could not do 5 burpees in a row, like a week and a half ago. And then Tom's going to start adding them.
Mean. Right, hang on. Remixes.
We got this.
Welcome to tabata.
Oh no, sorry. What's going on? Why did that happen? Roses is my tune, right? So, we're going to go, I'm going to play the music, then I'm going to count you in, okay? So don't go just yet. I'm going to
hour done.
We're officially 1 hour stronger, 1 hour fitter, maybe even 1 hour more flexible.
Oh,
Right.
that's great, like midweek, so I love that.
Isn't it burning?
Yeah. See, whenever you don't have time to think about burpees, or think about another round coming in,
Yeah.
it really changes it, like, doesn't it?
Just fires it in and nowhere.
You don't want to stop because it's harder to
It's
get
very
through.
competitive as fuck. So am I. Right. If you want to, you can stretch with us. If you're happy to lie on the floor stretching, feel free to do so. So I'm going to do calf stretches, quad stretches, hip flexor stretches, and shoulder stretches.
I definitely enjoy that one.
Okay.
I am definitely going to have abs in like, not an hour, but maybe a couple of months.
No, yes, you are. Dream. Right, so up to standing wherever you're at. All we're going to do, just from where you're standing, we tiny, tiny bend, lift up and breathe in, down and out, up and in, down and out, up and in.
I have no control over my arms.
Flap the arms. 2 more, up and in, down and out, last one, up and in, down and out. Okay, so take your left foot out in front, plant the heel. You're going to have your toes rising to the roof. I'm going to start to stick my bum back and bend my other leg. So you can lean off that other leg, you can reach for the toes, but as long as your bum is shooting back and your nose is shooting forward, so you're trying to lengthen out your spine. Imagine it's like straw. You're like, open it up. So keep sitting back into it, keep looking forward. Reach.
Oh, my legs are burning.
Lean on if you need to, kind of help to take that away. Okay, and very gently stand it up, shake it out, change foot. Plant the other heel. Sit back, bum goes back, nose goes away, bend it into the other leg for the leaning leg. Reach the toes if you need to, just keep sticking your butt back, nose away. Breathe with it. Oh,
You fall.
and up nice and easy. Okay, so we're going to do quad stretches. You want to come useful?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do my left leg. So what I'm going to do is pull the foot to my bum. If this is crazy hard for you, I want you to come and find a wall. And I'm going to show you it against the pole. So what you do, this is probably harder for some, but we'll see, okay? So left foot goes up the wall, put my knee back in nice and tight. Take my hands to the inside of the front leg, push through the front leg, and sit up. So this is a nice big one for your hip flexor and your quad. You can get one if you want to. So we're going to go left leg first. So whichever one you're doing, foot in tight, knees together if you're standing. If you're not standing, you're trying to squeeze your butt cheeks through. So one leg at a time. Stay here and breathe. Whew. Knees together, squeeze your butt through if you're standing.
It's good to have for them shrimp squats as well.
Yeah? Can you squat like that?
Not right now, I'm probably falling.
Okay, release it. Yes! Change foot. Quarter. Very good.
I only ever practiced them like with my foot hooked on the bed.
Oh, yeah.
But I was a guess.
Squat. Squat. What's it? Sissy squats the ones that 2 feet together and your knees go way forward.
Yeah, you're like,
Very cool.
yeah. They're really, really good. If you can do them.
Release foot. You're just going to take your right arm across from where you're standing. We'll do a couple of arm stretches. Then we'll do the hip flexors and then we'll be done. That kind of was a little hip flexory, but we'll do another wee one. Quads and hip flexors kind of go hand in hand, so if you're stretching one, if you get deep enough into the stretch, you're going to feel it throughout, from your hip to your knee. Okay, take the arm up and over. If you grab it from behind now, feel free, but I can't. My hair's sticking to me, it's disgusting.
Yeah. I can get this side, but I can't get those side.
I can sometimes get this side. Take some wriggling. Yay! hand, keep the top hand where it's at, and take the top arm away. Shake it out, other arm goes across, give it a pull.
I
Nice.
really enjoyed that one. That was a nice sweaty one.
Sweaty. I like sweaty ones. So when I get up too early in the morning, I'm like, whoa, what do we do today?
I haven't had time to realise like, so it's gonna be.
You're halfway through, you're like, oh no, sorry. It's good to do it.
Yeah, that's definitely one
Up and
that's
over.
gonna early takeaway.
Oh yeah. Try the magnums, Aoife. No, Aoife never gets magnums, but she's like, can I get a magnum because of that? And I'm like, definitely.
You don't get big magnums now as well.
Yeah. Seen the almondy ones. Let me try them.
Yeah, they do ones with almond made
Like
ice cream instead of like poison.
Yeah, very nice.
They're obviously almond flavour.
Tasty though. Okay, back down. Press your right hand away. We'll do a couple of these neck stretches, then we'll do the wee hip flexor one on the floor. Then we'll come under a squat, and we'll be done. So if you want to hear, you put your hand on the side of your head. Just very gently add the pressure. If you're happy enough for your breath, that's okay. Change side. Push away. Lean the ear down to the shoulder.
I find this side always
Tighter.
Uh,
It's not a good sign.
No, but it's from my hurt my shoulder. So it like twitches on that side as if I'm like.
Pull back to center. So what you're going to do, come down to your knees, okay? So you're going to sit back onto your feet. So my feet are slightly, so my heels are turned out, but my toes are together, okay? I'm going to try and keep my knees together as much as possible. I'm going to take my hands behind me, and I'm going to very slowly walk them further backwards, and even try and get down onto my elbows. So sometimes if you hold on your shoes, you can get down on your elbows. So again, knees together, squeeze knees together, squeeze your bum up and try and lift your bum off your feet. It's not possible always, but try and lift it so you're going with that motion. So you're squeezing your bum, trying to lift your bum off your heels, trying to keep the knees together and push it up. You should be feeling this right from your knee all the way up. Squeeze it up, knees closer together, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your bum up, trying to get the hips tucked under.
With my body shaking.
And very slowly plant your hands, put yourself back up, and whatever way you can, come into a low squat. Trying to get the heels all the way to the floor. So not just hovering. If you have a sofa you can lean on, or a bed, or a door, or a wall, do it and try and get your heels to the ground, and then elevate the chest. So you don't want to be here either. You do want to make sure your knees are pushing out, but you want to make sure you can drop your bum under, nice straight back, trying to lift the chest up. If you're working towards it, don't panic about the back being proper straight, just aim towards trying to push the chest through. And pushing it up, nose in the air. Perfect, relax. I know some of you are probably like, relax, how the hell do you do that in this position? But the more you do it, the more you will. And 10 more seconds and we're going to roll it up. Do some breathing and we'll be done. Yay!
I really enjoyed that wee one.
It's good, isn't it?
It's so nice to have a bit of company.
Yeah. To work out with people.
Yeah.
Take your hands to the floor, roll your butt up really, really slowly. Make sure your head is the last thing to come up. Okay, come into your little jet, lift up and breathe in. Down and out. Up and in. Down and out. Last one, take it all the way in. Breathe it out. Namaste. Woo! Well done.